Another good guy weekend. WMCA.
Hey boys and girls, it's me, and I'm here in the basement lair, and Mrs. RW is just getting ready to take Berwin outside so he can for a walk around the yard. We're basically trying to stay home and just kind of de-energize, and besides staying away from everybody and with the coronavirus problem we're having right now. But what I want to talk to you today about is something really cool that I found in a box of stuff that I had brought home a while back that I just started going through the other night. This is a National Radio Institute, and it says they're Washington, D.C. The Professional, it says right here, whoop, can't use my finger. The Professional, this is the Model O series string filament tester. Okay, and how this kind of goes together is, well, first of all, you have a number of different sockets. You've got, you got a 7-pin and 9-pin tube-pin straightener, octal tubes, and then you've got 7, 9-pin, and battery-type tubes, like, say, any 1 or 3 volt tubes for battery portable. And just open this guy up. There's really not a whole lot to it. Does take 2 AA batteries to power the thing up, and then you can see there's some wiring and some socketry and a light. So let me put this together. I have the screws out of this thing just so you could see that. Now this connector here, it says here, use cable to check picture tube filaments. That's pins 1 and 12. So you would connect that to test see if a picture tube is any good. But it's just, again, it's just only for the filament. It's not going to say where the thing is any good or not. But it's just cute. It's a cute little device. So let's see. I always have tubes laying around here. What's this? What's this thing here? It's RCA. Oh, I know what this is. This is an I-tube. It's a AF6G. Let's stick it in the octal socket. And look at that. So we know that the filament's good in this. How do you like that? I noticed a new old stock tube, by the way. I already had tested this tube. I was going to repack this in another box, but the box was so old that the paper just fell apart. So this tube actually has two eyes on it. So if you were building a scarecrow, you want to have some really scary eyes on there. Just the tube you'd want to use, but you need 2 of these. Let's see, what else do we got laying here? This is 6SN7. That's another octal. Let me get this in here. And lo and behold, hey, we got a good filament on that one too. So anyway, I guess you're getting the picture. Oh, here's a octal. Okay, let's see what we got. FM 1000. Okay, let's stick this in the octal one, see what happens. Okay, so we know that one's got a good filament here. Oh, I found one miniature tube. Let's see what this is. This is a 50C5. Now, dollars to donuts, so we only have 3 volts to check this with. When I put this in, I would almost bet the farm that this thing may not light because it needs 50 volts to light the filament. So you couldn't use, like, say, a 117Z3, it ain't gonna play. Let's put this in and see what happens. I'm gonna get it indexed properly here. Okay, we're in the socket, and you know what? I can see it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Let me turn the light off. That bulb is lighting up, but it's really dim. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me zoom in a little bit on that. And now you can see it maybe. There's still a little reflection of light here. But you can see the filament. Let me take the tube out. Yeah, you see? So the filament is good on this 50C5, but boy, it just barely lit it up. So anyway, I figured I'd show that to you. I thought this was kind of a cool little piece. So apparently, maybe this is something you can buy mail order from them, I guess, when you were taking one of their courses. So, and then it also has other things in here for on the bottom. It says here you can test the battery, internal battery. Let's see what else we got here. And test pilot lights over here. I guess you just put the base of the light here and then ground the thing here and it would light the bulb or whatever. So it's near useless, but it has some it does serve some purpose. I guess if you're on a desert island and you couldn't have a TV7 with you, then this might have to at least give you an idea whether the filaments are good or not. Not familiar with the National Radio Institute. They've been around. They were around for a long time. They're no longer there. They started out in 1914, went all the way up to 2002. And what they were it was kind of like the almost the equivalent to going to college online or taking courses for classes online. And what they did was you could basically mail order your lessons for things such as, I guess in the earlier days they had radio repair, and then as technology went on TV and even offered VCR repair, and toward the end probably got involved with early computers and automation and things like that. So it was something that went a long time, and even there were famous people that used this this mail order school, so to speak. People like Philo Farnsworth, who was involved in early television. So it was basically something that a lot of people did over time. I even found this interesting. This picture. Up on the shop computer here, I've got a picture of literally this is an advertisement. And my guess is this would probably be from maybe the late 20s, early 30s. And this is probably a magazine advertisement for National Radio Institute. And I don't know how well it would. It certainly wouldn't go very well today. I mean, the way things are marketed. I just kind of find it funny. $50 to $250 a week in work that's almost romance. Well, the only thing you can find that day, well, today, that's something like that with probably a significantly better money would be. Well, we don't want to discuss that, but you know I'm going. You know where I'm going with that. So, and here, let me zoom in a little bit. And they even have a couple of people that are talking about that. Here's a guy that says, operates WMAQ. That's in Chicago, I believe. So that's a guy that did it. And here's a guy that got a big job, and his only regret that he didn't do it a little bit sooner. Okay, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed that. And my freebie tester, I paid for it, but I don't remember what I paid for it. But it's pretty cool. It's a little thing in here. So anyway. Coming up, we are going to have basically a giveaway of 10 years. We're going to be celebrating 10 years of my channel. Been doing this for 10 years. It's hard to believe. It's been a long time, but it's also been a lot of fun. And I've actually made some friends via the internet. I thought it was kind of cool. So we got that coming up. And there's going to be an interesting twist. I've actually had some thoughts and ideas for a couple months on what I want to do. So I want to do something that's never been done before with a contest. So I think it's going to be pretty cool, and I hope everybody will like it. So that's coming up real soon as well. So thanks for stopping by, and keep isolated and wash your hands all the time, or as much as you can. Okay, and want to get healthy. Take care. Bye. There he is. Yeah, man. Did you get that, squirrely? Did you get that, squirrel? Good boy.